Hello. I wanted to show something that will help you with bowing in a very unfiddly way. There's something called Indian club swinging that we use in juggling, and it's one of the things that. Okay, I use a very short bow, of course. I can do it with a long bow too, but because of my small space here in Japan, and also just because of the nature of club swinging, um, a short bow, a child's bow, 3/4 or even half size, anything. You can get an Indian club or a juggling club to be able to do this with. It will loosen up your wrist. It will help you in different. It will also strengthen your shoulder for fiddling and other things. So anyway, let's just show you first of all what is Indian club swinging. Well, Indian club swinging gets your wrist moving like this. Now you can move it on up to higher positions. You can reverse it, and all of this stuff really works to help your arm, your wrist really loosen up. So what am I doing? Let me lower the camera. All right. I'm only holding with 2 fingers. And with a juggling club, you're going to hold it kind of like a your what do you call it? A ball and what do they call that? Sorry, I'm kind of making this up as I go with what I'm going to call it. Socket, a ball and socket. So with a club handle, Indian club, it's round, and your hand is a socket, and the ball goes inside, and they kind of start you off with just getting a motion like this. Well, I've changed it to be a violin bow, fiddle bow. Just hold it, 2 fingers, like that. And now swing it like this, just between those 2 fingers. Now, what we do from here is go ahead and swing it to the 12 o'clock position. One more time, really slow. All right? So now what happens is you're going to rotate your wrist. This is where it gets really good for loosening your wrist up. Your wrist is going to turn out, okay? So up, turn your wrist out. Now I'm going to let the bow drop, and when it drops, it's going to go behind me up into 12 o'clock position. Okay, one more time. Up to 12, wrist out, drop up to 12. Okay, and then you're going to turn your wrist again and bring it to 12. Really slowly. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Now, trying to do this a little slow, because I can do this very fast, like I'm getting close to the door. So anyway, I got a little space here in Japan. So anyway, just doing this alone is going to be really nice for your wrist and elbow. This really kind of gets you into what you need to do. All right. So I said before, I move that up to a higher position. If you get this down and you want to do something a little bit different, and this is really neat for showy fiddle stuff, is that you bring it on up, you bring it on down. I used to use this in a fiddle country band. I was at, before I go into my thing, I would do, even did a fire bow. So anyway, what I did was, there for a second, was a reverse. And that's important too, to learn a reverse. This is called the forward, what we just learned. Now the reverse is absolutely just that of the reverse. You don't start here. You're going to start here in 12 position. Okay. So instead of coming up and turning out and coming up, we're going to start up here and we're going to swing it down all the way around. My wrist turned. Please notice that. Okay? So, slow, wrist out, back up. How is that different from the other one? The other one is here, 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 here. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. Forward. Reverse. This will help if you're interested in doing things that are kind of unconventional, to be able to get your wrist really loosen up instead of just this kind of thing. Because fiddling is a very loose. You know, I'm playing with the little short one, so I ran out of space. All of this stuff is really loose wrists. And this stuff will really help you loosen the wrist. Hope that helps.